Okay, so there are few terms that we are going to use. We are going to use it in the SQL. Let's discuss that. Okay, so let's discuss that. Okay, now, now we are going to deal with only structured data, right? So, for example, let me take a simple structured data which has got three columns. Okay, it
Mr.
has
Sen,
got,
sorry to interrupt you. It
yes,
is they're saying Express Edition done installation complete successfully. Now it's saying install SSMS. So
yes,
shall we proceed to install SSMS on the same window? It's
yes,
asking for installations.
yeah. Go ahead with installation of SSMS.
Hmm.
So when you
Okay.
click on SSMS, it will redirect you to the Microsoft website.
Okay. Yeah, that download SQL Server Management Studio SSMS. So
Yes.
there it
Scroll
is
down, scroll down. There should be an option of download. Scroll down
download
slowly.
SSMS. Yeah, download SSMS is there.
Yes.
Okay.
Download SSMS 20.2.
20.2, yes.
Yeah. Download it. Let it download in
Yes,
the back
it's
end.
starting download. Yeah. Then executable is getting downloaded. So from executable, then I have to install it. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Once that is installed, you can just share the screen. Okay.
Okay. Okay. No issues.
Okay.
Carry on.
So
Thank you.
by the time people, let's come back to my screen. Let's say I have a table. The name of this table is employee details. Okay. So this table has got three columns: ID, name, and department. Okay. So let me get five IDs here. Name, let me put A, B, C, D, E. Department, IT, admin, sales, marketing, and finance. Okay. Now, this is tabular data, right? So what do we call? We call this as columns. Okay, we call these as columns. And this can also be denoted as attributes. This can also be denoted as attributes. Next, if you talk about rows, the rows can be denoted as records, and it can also be denoted as tuples. Okay, it can also be denoted as tuple. Fine. So, and all the values that you see, if I focus on this, right? If I focus on this value, so this is called my data field, or you can call it as data point. Okay, you can call it as data point. So this is a data point, this is a data point, this is a data point. So every individual value in this table is a data field. Okay, so these are three terms that you should be aware of. Okay, any doubt in this, people?
Sir,
Any doubt
data
in
field,
this?
data point, and
So this
da-
this first, right, you can call them as a row, you can call them as records, you can call them as tuples, tuples, the columns, or you can call them as attributes, or you can call them as headers. Okay, and every individual value can be called as a data field or a data point. Make sense?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Next, I have this table, right? But what I'll do, generally, we try to store the table in the database. Okay. So we will see how the architecture of SQL works. So people, all of you have installed SQL Server, right? All of you have installed SQL Server. So let's start the track from SQL Server. So where did you install your SQL Server? Where did you install your SQL Server? In a local machine, correct?
Yeah, right.
So whatever software
Yes.
that you install, right, all your softwares get installed in the C drive. You can go to your C drive and you can find all your softwares in the C drive. Now, the purpose of installing SQL Server is the databases that we have, right? The databases are present inside the server. So most of the companies, they say, right, we have a server room. So why is that a server room? Because it holds the data of the entire organization. Now this server has got many databases. So let's say, database one, database two, and so on, so on. So every server has got many database. And what will a database have? A database will store many tables. Okay. Let's say table one, table two, table three. Correct. So every database can store multiple tables. So in a server, we can have many databases, and in a database, we can have many tables. Let's say,
Mr. Sen, it is done now. It is. Can I go for Docker? The SSM install. SSM install. Now I go for
no,
Docker
no,
install.
no, you are installing it on Windows, right?
Yeah, Windows. Yes.
Okay, so Docker is for MacBook. So
Okay.
just search SSMS on your taskbar.
Okay. Okay.
Just search for SSMS,
SSMS.
and you should check only
Open
the
here.
app. Okay, you should only
Yeah.
check
Open.
the
It's
app.
saying it's showing up. SQL Server Management Studio 20
App.
app open.
Open the
Yeah.
app.
Yeah. It is opening now. Uh, it is saying, welcome, click install. Or what is this again? Studio install. It's saying already have installed. No,
No,
app is opening. App is opening. App is open.
open
Sorry.
the app. Don't open the setup. Again, it will ask you
It's
to
opening. I
install. Okay.
trusted. I'll put the trusted client and then connect, right?
Yes. Click on Trust Service Certificate
And
and
connect. Yes.
check if you have got the server name.
Server name, desktop. Yes, desktop. CISNOS.
Very good.
Skill.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay. Click on Connect. Click on Connect.
Yeah, it is connecting.
And you should see a blue screen.
Yeah, blue screen I can see with database security, server objects, application management, and all these things are showing up.
Okay. So you are good with the installation then.
We are good. Okay, we are
Yes.
done, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Okay. So people, let's see the backend architecture. Okay. So first step, what did we do? We have installed SQL Server because all my databases are installed inside the SQL Server. And what is the purpose of database? So databases are containers to store the tables. Let's say I have one such table whose name is employee details. Okay. And let's say this table is present in database one. Okay. So this table is present in database one. Correct. So I know this is a software. There is a data in the database. Now, let's say there is a user. Let's say Mr. Farooq is a user. Now, Mr. Farooq wants to find out the details of the employee whose ID is 1005. So what he will do, he will write a simple code. I'll explain what this code is. So he will write select star from EMP details where ID is 1005. So Mr. Farooq is a manager and he wants to know the entire details of this employee. So he has written a code. Now the next question is, he knows that he has to write a code. But the thing is, where will you write the code? We cannot write the code on MS Word or Excel, right? So we need a platform where we can write the code. And that platform is SSMS, what you have installed in the second step, correct? So we have installed SSMS, wherein we can write the SQL code. So all my SQL code, I am going to write in SSMS. Now, every programming language has got its own notebook. Okay, every programming language has got its own notebook. We call them as IDE, which stands for Integrated Development Environment. Okay, what is this? Integrated Development Environment. So what you can consider this SSMS as a dictionary. So if you go to an Oxford dictionary, search for the meaning of an English word, you get the meaning, right? Because this dictionary is designed to give you the meaning of only English words. Same way, you can consider SSMS as a dictionary to understand all the words that are going to be used in the SQL language. Okay. It can be considered as a dictionary which understands all the words that are going to be used in the SQL language. Any doubt till here, people?
No, sir.
It's
Clear.
okay.
Okay, next. So, next, Mr. Farooq has written this code on SSMS. Now, what he wants to reach to this database, right? Because the table is present in the database, but he directly cannot reach to the table. There is no shortcut to go to the table. Now, to go to the table, he has to follow a process. The process is, once he has written the code in SSMS, the SSMS has to send a message to the SQL server. Why? Because the data is present in the database and databases are present in the SQL server. So SSMS will send a message to SQL server that there is a user, Mr. Farooq. He wants to find out the details of the employee whose ID is 1005. Now, what will SQL server do? SQL server will send a message to all the database, correct? Because there will be so many databases present in the server. So SQL Server will send a message to all the databases that do you have a table whose name is employee details, correct? So this message goes to all the databases. Do you have a table whose name is employee details? So database one will say yes. Database one will respond to SQL Server saying yes, I have a table whose name is employee details. And then what will happen? The command will flow to this employee details and the output will be again shown to you in SSMS. And how will the output look? The output will look in this way. So he will get the output as 1005 E and finance. So can you see the process? First, you write the code in SSMS. SSMS is like a dictionary. It will go through each word and find out whether these are the words of SQL or not. Then SSMS will send a message to SQL Server. SQL Server will send a message to the databases. Database will send the message to the tables, and the output will be shown to you in SSMS. So this is the entire architecture in the backend that happens. Now, you might think, to get this result, there is going to be a lot of time lapse. Absolutely no, people. So this entire process is going to take less than a millisecond. That is how fast the language is. Okay. So to reiterate, SQL is a language which is used to interact with the data present in the database. Correct? So I had to get this data which is present in the database. For that, I have written this code and I'm able to retrieve the result. Okay. So this is what SQL is. Any doubt in the architecture, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Now, in the organization, what will happen? They already have their databases, so they will give you access to the database. But if you have to retrieve any result, you have to interact. And that is the reason to interact, you need to learn a language. And that is the reason we are learning SQL. It is used by all the top MNCs in the world, any company you name it, and they use a database. And I told
Mr.
you all
Bilan.
the data. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting, but I assume that there is no way to have similar table number in the same database, right?
Correct. I'll come to that point. I'll come to the
Okay.
point. Now, when you talk about this table, right? So I have got a table called employee details. So what you can consider these tables like the flats. Let's say, there is a very big society. And if there is a flat number 101, it cannot have another flat with the same number, correct? So consider every flat as a table. Okay. So this is how every database will have unique table names. Okay. Got it? Now the same table name can be present in a different database. Database 2 can have a table with employee details, but it cannot repeat in the same database. Okay. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Next. So this is how the architecture looks. Now we will go to our SSMS and see. We'll go to our SSMS and see. Okay. So for your knowledge, people, SQL was developed in the year 1970. Okay. In the year 1970. So it's almost been more than 5 decades, right? It is there in the market. Okay. So there has been a lot of changes that will happen, right? That will happen for any language.
Thanks for watching the video. Our knowledge partners, certification alliances, and curriculum creators are. Join our popular courses and get an immersive learning experience as we proudly serve as a global trailblazing training solutions provider. Dealing with braining a revolution in upskilling by offering comprehensive and specialized training programs. Following are our services: instructor-led virtual training, on-site training, corporate training, exclusive and individual training, self-paced training, classroom training, customized training, campus training. To know more about our courses, visit our website. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the video.